Thank you so much, Kat. Now, over the past week, Constitution Hill in Johannesburg has been alive with a number of music performances to pay tribute to the late Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. Now, you have until today to come and support this special initiative. Not only will you enjoy some great performances, but you also have the opportunity to leave a message of condolence for Mama Winnie at this memorial site.
The event was held at Constitution Hill, where Mom Winnie spent time as a prisoner and where many came to be close to her.
There's no doubt that the past 2 weeks have been emotional for South Africans with the passing of struggle icon Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. And over the past couple of days, a number of commemorative events have taken place across the country. One of them being this one right here at Constitution Hill, where artists have been gathering to celebrate the life of Mama through music, art and poetry. All right, Tammy, so as the event organizer for this commemorative event for Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, when she passed, what was it that said to you, let's gather young creatives and let's make this event for her?
I think having spent quite a bit of time with Mama, I appreciated how she loved music, how she loved the creative industries. In the moments when we sat together, we didn't just discuss politics, but also we discussed the importance of the arts, even in that space of politics. She's done enough for us to, at least celebrate her. And what better way to get a bunch of young people who are going to render, a celebration or a tribute in song.
And why choose Conhill as the venue?
I think Conhill is a significant venue purely because of the cell that she was also once arrested in. And in the area where we set up the memorial site where people are signing, they told us a story on how, that area was created and garden off for black people not to enter into that space. And black female prisoners were not allowed, and she broke that chain, and that's how she went back into that single cell. So it's not a political space, it's just a safe space for people to come and honor her. So I think it's fitting and it's relevant.
And the hashtag I am Winnie Mandela has been a very important element of the series of events. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
So the hashtag I am Winnie Mandela actually started out in January this year. She was unfortunately ill, but she was being honored with a doctorate in a university in Uganda. And it started out just bringing a question of, are we Winnie Mandela? And if we do we resonate with what she stood for? And her being honored in that way was us seeing that the contribution she had in South Africa and Africa as a whole was important. The question now lies, if I call myself Winnie Mandela, I am Winnie Mandela, am I as bold, as brave, and as courageous as she is? And the answer is yes. The question then becomes, what am I doing? She used her voice. How are you using your voice?
Zoe, what would you say you've taken away from the life of Mama Winnie?
I've taken away that she is a force. She's resilience, she's power, she's beauty, and she's impact, which is something that our people really need.
Honoring Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, it's extremely important to me because I feel like she wasn't given the honor she deserved in her life. And I think a lot of people who are celebrating the legacy of Nelson Mandela don't realize how much of that legacy exists because of her input and her contribution. So for me, it's really coming from my heart. It's my way of just saying thank you for the freedoms that I'm able to enjoy today because of her.
Mom Winnie always had impeccable taste in fashion, and her sense of style inspires several generations of African women.
So, Indombi yakwaXhosa must represent, no matter what the occasion is. So I just switched up the white and black. So, yeah, black and gold. Why not?
The life lessons that I've learned from Mama Winnie, one of the biggest ones is definitely to being fearless, believing in what you believe in, sticking to it, and just going out there and pursuing and fighting for justice and fighting for the truth.
This is such an important initiative, because so many musicians have written amazing songs and made tributes through their craft to Mama Winnie Mandela. So to have a platform like this where we can tell the story of Winnie Mandela through art, through amazing artists such as these, and the fact that there are women who are meant to be carrying forth the legacy of Winnie Mandela through their music is an amazing time to be alive. It's an amazing platform to be a part of, and I'm truly just inspired and moved to carry forth her legacy in my own way, in whatever I do, in my career, in my life, in the way I love, in the way I do everything that I do. I want to be Winnie Mandela.
She was everything. She was power, she was strength. I'm a woman. I now know that the strength that I have as a woman, that's what I've learned from her.
If you could say one last thing to Mama, what would it be?
Mama, rest in peace. We've got this. We have learned from you, and we are taking the baton from you.
I just wanted to take the time every night to say thank you to Black women. Thank you to Mama. Thank you to everybody who's taken the time to just appreciate her. And we love her, you know. We love her and we always will. And I feel so grateful to be able to have a space where I can meet other people to just commemorate her.
What a beautiful night filled with such soulful, heartfelt performances. It's evident that Mam Winnie touched the lives of so many young people. And as the hashtag #IamWinnieMandela suggests, she definitely hasn't died, but has multiplied.
Now, tomorrow, Mama Nomzamo Winifred Zanyiwe Madikizela-Mandela will be laid in her final resting place at Fourways Memorial Park Cemetery. Now, members of her family, as well as dignitaries, will start the procession from her home at 6:30 a.m. The official funeral program begins at 9 a.m. at Orlando Stadium, with a eulogy to be delivered by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, members of the public wishing to attend the service can travel by coaches provided for the event, as park and ride services have been set up at Nasrec Station, which mourners can use from 4:30 a.m.
Now, the status of the funeral being a Category 1 special official funeral means that there will be elements of both military and ceremonial honours. Minister in the Presidency, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, urges mourners to continue to uphold the dignity of Mama Winnie, as events of the past few days have reflected the true spirit of South Africans celebrating one of our own. From Expresso to the Madikizela and Mandela families, we wish that she rests in peace and power.